All right. So as I was saying, guys, when you understand break of market structure, shift of market structure, and change of character, all right, it will help you understand where to put your Fibonacci. Let me give you a practical example. Did you know that if you have a solid understanding, the recordings will be posted on YouTube. You can always get access to it there. If you have a solid understanding of market structure, all right, did you know that a position like this, a situation like this, you could have easily gotten a trade, easily, all right? And you could have taken that trade up to this point, all right? And from that point, taken another trade all the way down. Did you know that? I'm going to be showing you some certain things. Now, these are very, very peculiar things to me, all right? But I'm going to try my best to assist some of you tonight. So based on the regular Fibonacci, all right, the regular Fibonacci does not have these additional levels, these 3 additional levels, all right? The regular Fibonacci does not have them, okay? However, mine has these levels because it helps me to be able to better know or evaluate. You know, when it comes to trading, you want to be able to know, okay, this is my TP1, TP2, TP3, TP4, TP5, all right, basically. So for somebody like me, my Fibonacci has been wired in a way that it gives me at least 4 take profit levels. All right. Take profit 1, take profit 2, take profit 3, take profit 4. All right. Easily. Okay. And that is part of the things that you're going to be learning here tonight. Are you following me? So first of all, I want every one of you to screenshot the values of this Fibonacci. This is going to be my first giveaway to you guys tonight.
It's not very clear like that, though.
Is it clear now?
Yes, it is.
Screenshot it. Jeremy iPhone. Shebi, you are very good at screenshotting. Screenshot it. The only person that oppresses us with iPhone 8 Plus. Have we all gotten it?
Yes, boss.
Yes, sir.
All right, beautiful.
Hey, my fear that voice too.
You see why I say men know unmute themselves.
No, na military man voice.
Ah, damn.
Person go hear this voice, go sleep now. You go come be like say that they chase them for dream.
Jesus.
Sorry, no verse, bro. So if you look at this, you see that there are levels that have minus in front of them. All right. You're saying minus 0.27, you're saying minus 0.618, you're saying minus 0.1. All these levels that have minus, all right, are actually levels that I use for my take profit. All right. I start from level 0. Level 0 is usually my TP1. All right. Minus 0.27 is TP2. Minus 0.618 is TP3. And then minus 1 is TP4. All right. Did you get that, or should I come again?
Boss, I better come again. We'll not get away.
Level 0 of the Fibonacci, just note the figures now. Note them. I'm still going to show you how to use it. All right. Just note the levels. Level 0 is my TP1. All right. Minus 0.27 is my TP2. All right. Exactly. The Fibonacci levels are in the YouTube video. The YouTube video I gave you people yesterday.
That's true.
Is what some people paid $500 to watch. That video and some others. Good. So level 0 is the first TP. All right. Level minus 0.27 is the TP2. All right. Minus 0.618 is the TP3. And minus 1 is the TP4. Do you get it? Minus 1 is the TP4, which is my final take profit most times. And I'm going to show you because depending on what you see in the trend, all right, that's what will determine how you attack the market. What I mean by attack is where you will enter from, all right, and where your take profit and stop loss will be. Okay, you don't want to get into a trade and then you're using the wrong stop loss, all right, to get into a trade. So for those of you who watched the link to the YouTube video from the link, all right, if I am entering a trade from the 76.4 level, where should my take profit be? My first take profit. That's how I will know those who have watched it. Or if I'm entering from 76.4 on the Fibonacci, what is my usual risk to reward ratio? What's my usual risk to reward ratio, please?
1:2.
That's not true. That is not true. I have never traded 1:2 risk to reward in my life, and I don't think I ever will. My kind of trades, 1:10, 1:11. If you're on my private group, you know that that's what I do. All right. 1:10, 1:2, sometimes 1:11, sometimes 1:57 in a day. So,
Boss, what is your private group, I beg?
You could pay money.
You already know it now. Just search for me on Google. Search my name on Google, you will see it.
I swear you did though. Get sites.
Just, oh, you think a small boy they teach you. See these boys. They are proud.
Almost level.
You're joking. You're joking.
This guy be like say you go meet your mic. This your voice like this. Eh?
You want
Let's
mute
see
military man? Now before I
Listen,
know
I'm
military man, I mute
I
them.
appreciate all of you.
You know if you reach my house, now the main truth be that.
And a guy that they guide you.
Thank you.
Emmy,
First
no
let me
worry.
go Mamba house. Come on that helicopter from your house.
Emmy,
Top your
no
house.
worry. Shebi this guy registered before he joined. No worry. I'll send you the link. You link up with him. Don't worry.
Eh?
Yeah. What are friends for? We help each other. We rise by lifting others.
That's
God
not how we
bless you.
started.
And I do not miss. I will lift you into his hands so that.
No, don't worry. You can lift Mamba. Lift Mamba up. Let his network work well.
Yeah.
No, leave number. Oh.
All right, guys. Oh, wow, man. You guys are fascinating. Thank you so much. You guys make the classes lively. All right. So when you've noted those Fibonacci levels, right? And if you see this trade right here, all right, if you see this trade right here, you see that we entered around 0.618. All right, where is TP1? The level 0. You see that the trade got to TP1 very clean and neat. All right, this is level 0, TP1. This is level 0.27, TP2, TP3, TP4. You see that, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So let us go into how we use all these things together to make one big sense. I'm going to have to start from a drawing, and then from the drawing, we'll now break it down, okay?
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Now, first of all, you can see that this was a random drawing, all right? It wasn't like I was carefully measuring it before drawing, the way some people measure their eyebrows before they draw and go outside. No, you see that I didn't measure it, all right? Now, this was a random drawing, and I'm going to show you something important about this. Remember, the Fibonacci retracement tool is a tool that you use to identify where the retracement will end. All right. If you're a Yoruba person in the house, all right, can you drop an emoji in the chat box? I'm about to explain the meaning of Fibonacci.
Hey,
I don't die.
you guys need to need this later.
Oh no, so
Yes. I don't understand.
Very good. So, you know, Yoruba people, they will ask you, Ibolowa, Ibolowa, Ibolowa. You understand? You will say things like, Ibo, or things like that. All right? Even Igbo people will say Igbo, 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 Igbo. You get? So, when you say Fibonacci, that Igbo in Yoruba is simply meaning where. All right? When you tell somebody Ibolowa, you are saying, where is it? Where is it?
Igbo.
You understand?
Ibolo.
So that was what this guy, Leonardo da Silva. Are you listening to me? Sorry, it's not Leonardo da Silva. As I know that one mathematician in those days, he came to Yoruba land and heard that we were telling ourselves, Ibolowa, when we are looking for something, we'll say Ibolowa, we'll find it. We'll say, Ibolowa, we'll find it. You understand? So the same way, when he now came, he now heard the way we were asking ourselves that question. He now said that anytime you are looking for where to enter the market, you will simply
Introduce
Ibolowa.
Fibonacci.
No, he didn't know Yoruba well. So as an Oyibo man, when he got back to his land, he was just telling them Fibonacci, Fibonacci, Fibonacci. They thought he was speaking a new language. But me as a Yoruba man, I know what he was saying. He was simply asking, where are these things?
We as Yoruba men, we understand.
This retracement that is going down. When I want to ask, where is it going to end? I will say Fibonacci, Fibonacci. Where will it end? Do you understand? If you don't understand, I really cannot help you for the purposes of this class.
Now, Ashanti, then they understand. Though.
I know Sabi that one. So that is
what me for South Africa.
I know Sabi. They then give me free visa, I go Sabi. Let's go on. So when you look at this, all right, this random drawing that we just drew, you see that it's marked out certain levels. Okay? It's marked out certain levels. Hey, Mamba, you are very correct. Fibonacci, exactly. That's very correct. All right. Sorry, I've not heard Victoria's voice in a while. Yes, I've unmuted you. You can unmute yourself. So you see that when it got to each of these levels, all right, but this particular retracement ended at which level? 0.5. Right? And after it ended at 0.5, another move started. So let us measure this new impulse. Now, note, you are going to mark the impulse so that you can guess where the retracement will end. Because you know that it is not normal for the retracement to be longer than the impulse. Otherwise, if that happens, we have had a change of character. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Beautiful. So when you come here from this base to the top of this new impulse, all right, this is another impulse. Okay, so let me move the former one aside. All right, so when you look at this, you see that this new movement, all right, ended around the 764 level. Okay, and where did it end? See this one that we marked though. The retracement ended at 0.5. Can you see that after the break of market structure, where did this stop?
0.2 minus 0.27.
Minus 0.27, right?
Yes.
Yes,
That
sir.
is why I said that is my TP2. Do you get it? My TP1 is usually 0. My TP2 is usually 0.27. Have you seen that the trade got there?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Now look at this new impulse that we also marked. The retracement got to the 76.4 or the 0.764. Right? Did it get to
Yes, sir.
TP2?
Yes, sir.
No, but oh yes, yes,
TP2 now. Minus 0.27.
yes.
Yes.
It got there, right?
Yes. Of
Yes,
course.
sir.
Now, what does this mean for you? You remember that these were drawn absolutely randomly, right?
Yes, sir.
It was completely random. It wasn't like I measured it. And the same way, this is simply telling you that no matter how random the market wants to be, all right, it is still going to one way or the other respond to Fibonacci levels. Is that clear now?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So if you are taking this trade, all right, if you're taking this particular trade, this would have been a 1:4 risk to reward. Easy peasy. And if you had entered from the 0.618, this would have been a weird one. That would have been 1:2.27. So that's why, for those of you that watched the YouTube video, right? What were the two
Yes,
levels that I said are the most important levels? Can you quickly tell me or type it in the chat box? What are the two most important levels that I check out for, that I look out for? A rich question of book now. Dunam is no fit talk again. What are the two retracement levels that I look out for? There are two major retracement levels that I talked about that I look out for.
Was it other block as supply and demand?
Motherboard, do me. An iPhone.
Higher low and lower high.
No, using the Fibonacci, there are two Fibonacci levels that I mentioned in that video. It can never be 0.5 and 0.618. Never. Never.
Is it 76.4?
Exactly. 0.764 and 0.882.
882.
Yes, now I told you that those are my own special levels that I created and I'm using, and it works for me. You remember now? 0.764
Yes.
and 0.882. And that's why you see that if I had entered from any other point, all right, this trade would not have given me as much money as it should have given me. Do you get it now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So,
Hey, boss, when I see that video, you go repost them again. Oh. We are
It's
there.
still there. It's still there. It's on the Telegram group.
Abio, thank you. Thank you. Yesterday, all of you were thinking that I'm a very lazy person. I'll show you the now this night. So you see that this has already happened, right? Now,
Yes, sir.
at the point where we are seeing this movement, the question I want to ask you now is, am I still going to be looking for a buy? Am I still going to draw my Fibonacci like this and still be looking for a buy?
No,
Why?
because that's
There's a shift of market structure there.
yes.
Because there's a shift in market structure. You get it. Who answered that question?
Now me
Well,
now,
that's Jamal.
on our side.
I give you the gift of sweet dreams. This night, they will not bring you sweet in your dream.
Jesus.
It's a prayer. It's a prayer. It's a prayer.
That's why.
Okay.
Amen.
So I pray for you. You say, boss, why? In fact,
No,
I like go chop am.
But that be sweet. I will still buy them. Now cream crackers.
see this one. I buy you 10 crackers. Waiting me, I want chop. Oh no, so
Hey,
you go find your
Oh, I
own.
can't save. I go buy them.
So because there's been a shift of market structure, right? It means that at this point, it is risky to say I'm looking for a buy. All right?
Yes, sir.
Oh no, I will not mute you. If you like, beg me. If you like, say you will make me your in-law, I will not answer you. Recording will be available on the YouTube channel. You can easily get access to it from there. So remember I said that whenever there's a shift in market structure, all right, what we are basically waiting for is to see what price is about to do next. All right, so what did we see that price did next? We can see here that price created a new, this is the new low. All right, so what did we do next? We created a new lower high. All right, so after this break of market structure, what does that break of market structure confirm to us?
It's going on a downtrend.
Yes, that's a change of character.
Change of character.
Exactly. So Onos, who is this one? That Onos, I can't see you on Google. Chukwu Nonso, yes, you can use it on any time frame in any market session. You just need to understand what the current trend is. So you can see that at this point we've had a change of character. Why? We have seen a low, a high, a low. We've seen the lower high. We've seen the lower low completed, right? So right here, we can now use the Fibonacci to mark our previous retracement, our previous impulse, all right, which will now give us this movement. And where do you see that movement the retracement ended? Where do you see that it ended at?
0. minus 0.618.
No, the
That's
entry.
your
What point do
TP3.
you see our
Between
minus
0.7
0.882, right?
Yes.
And if I enter this trade and put my stop loss slightly above the previous high, all right, slightly above the previous high, which is our level 1, slightly above it. At the point where price got to our TP2, what's our risk to reward ratio that you are seeing there? 8.35, right?
8.35.
But can you see that it got to 0.618, which is TP3?
Yes, sir.
And what's our risk to reward ratio at that point?
10.87.
10.87.
10.8, right? Which means that if you took this trade and your risk was $10 or $20 or $30, by the time it got to this take profit, you have just made $200.
Wow.
If you reach $30, you have just made $300. If you reach $10, you have just made $100. Or let me say $108.
You reach $1.
And you make $10.8. Do you get it now?
Yes, sir.
All right, good. So let's quickly check the next movement. And checking the next movement, you see that this was in between the 0.764 and the 0.882. How do we take trades? Remember, I said that when you take trades like this, all right, when you analyze trades like this, all right, remember we've talked about a lot of confirmations that we use, okay? We've talked about a lot of confirmations that we use. And part of it is the candlesticks that we talked about, right?
Yes, sir.
So around areas like this, you are just going to be looking for the candlestick pattern that indicates that price wants to go where? Go down.
Down.
And you see that the price already got to our 0.27. But don't take my word for it. Let us check how this works on the chart. Amen?
Amen.
Hallelujah.
See your voice.
So, I never reach your bedtime.
They remind me of that you get one usher we will get for church that year. When we say go buy work clock for church, we carry the money, take your wife, go out.
Very smart.
He said God's time is the best.
A wise man be that. Talk to me when I wear watch comes church.
He say why we go use our money go buy human time when we day church, where God did. Say we no know say God's time not the best.
Yes.
So that voice they do me one kind. So this was, can you see that the area I marked was a break of structure? Can you see that? But let me even say change of character, because this was the downtrend. It was just coming down, right? And then we got a shift in market structure that became a change of character at the point where we got the new higher low. Have you seen that?
Yes.
Yes.
So we've gotten this, right? And where did you see that this ended? You can see that it ended on the 0.618, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Where's our TP1? Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
This is TP2.
Yeah.
Are you still following me?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
So let's see how far this thing will go. Let's see how far this thing will go. This is TP3. Did he get there or not?
You did.
Got there.
The only TP he didn't get to was TP4. So now I know that you're wondering, how do I know which TP to use? All right. Usually at this phase of your journey, all right, it's important that you just stick with mostly the 0.27. All right, stick mostly with that for your take profit. Are you listening to me?
Yes.
sir.
However, for your entry, this is where it becomes tricky. All right. For your entry, you want to start to pay attention to other things that you have been taught. Things like supply and demand, things like order blocks, things like liquidity grab. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Because if I wanted to take this trade now as per who I be, I'll be entering from somewhere around here. All right, watch closely. I'll be entering from that order block. All right. And instead of doing like this, and I'm getting 1:2.5, all right. Instead of doing that, my stop loss is simply going to be like this. All right, it's simply going to be like this, just below the other block. And this will give, this same trade will give me 1:9. Can you see the difference from 1:2, from 1:2.5 to 1:9? You see that there's a big difference.
Yes, sir.
Beautiful. So let's continue. We are in that uptrend. What happens next? We see that this was a shift in structure, right? Inside an uptrend, we've just gotten a lower low, right? And at this point, we got a lower high, right? That gave us this new lower low, right? Which means that basically we're trying to look for what? We're trying to look for sell entries now. Do you guys get it?
Yes, sir.
And we could have easily done, although this is not an optimal kind of trade situation, but we could have easily done something like this. All right, we could have easily done something like this and still close that trade fairly in profit. All right. However, the main thing that I want you guys to learn tonight is this. If what you are seeing is a shift in market structure, don't rush into the trade yet. All right. You want to ensure that you are only using your Fibonacci retracement tool on clear trends, clear impulses. All right. And if it is a downtrend, you are only using it on clear impulses. All right. So if it has not become a clear move, all right, it is important that you avoid it by all means. Do you guys get this now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So if you now combine this knowledge with what you have watched in that previous video already, all right, you will start to understand how these things apply, how simple it is to actually use the Fibonacci. Yes or yes?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Is the Fibonacci clear to somebody now? Is it clear to somebody right now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
If you have a problem with Fibonacci, can you let me know? Drop your comments in the chat box. Let me know. If you have a problem with Fibonacci, let me know.
That Fibonacci, it works on any time frame, right?
As long as you are trading in the direction of the trend, you don't have a problem. It will go with it. I don't guess it. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry. But did you watch the previous video? Do you watch the previous video that I dropped? Okay, so please go watch the previous video, because if you've not watched that previous video on if you've not watched it, it might be difficult for you to put all these things together. All right, the link is in the Telegram group, the pre-mastery group. All right, so if you are in the pre-mastery group, you'll definitely get access to it. If you are not in the pre-mastery group, then maybe you want to Google my name. All right, just Google my name, and then you should be able to access my YouTube channel from there.
See, this is exactly what I'm talking about.
Somebody they use me, they watch film. If I catch you, now this night your Netflix subscription will expire.
Yeah.
All right, so that's the name to Google. Adetola Freeman is a very popular name. At least if you have internet, you will know that it's a popular name. So you can go through the YouTube channel. There are a lot of amazing content for you there. Okay, you can just read up, check up on these things, all right, and build up your knowledge. Okay, build up your knowledge. And for some of you who all this kind of group settings does not work, all right, maybe you're having issues catching up, all right, you can simply reach out to me for personal mentorship, private mentorship. Just me and you will discuss one-on-one, all right. If you want to come to my visit itself, if you want to visit me, no problem, you're welcome. Just make sure that you are coming with enough cash. You understand? And well, for my personal mentorship, it's not too expensive. It's just 150,000 naira.
Jesus.
It's not too expensive.
Okay, I actually just reduced it. It used to be 350K. Exactly. Physical one-on-one session with me that I'm sitting directly opposite you or sitting beside you and teaching you how to trade doesn't cost anything less than $1,000. Nothing less than $1,000. Exactly. Everybody don't.
God know how much Dr. Bill's going to collect. Hey.
Dr. B is no need money now. Dr. B is You know, say me are the pastor.
They build your church.
Exactly. What they build. No, be me the builder, and I got the builder, but now part of our money we use.
I get.
All right. So from distance is 150K. From nearby is $1,000. One-on-one, is it physical one-on-one? If it's physical one-on-one, that's $1,000. No negotiation. If it is
like
online
when you come out,
you
will be coming to my house.
I'll be coming to your house.
Nah.
Boya, I should send my slippers and come then.
So I'll pay $1,000. I'll still pay for transport money again.
Sorry, don't transport yourself. Sorry. If you can afford $1,000,
accommodation.
Wait.
Accommodation.
Yes, of course, there will be accommodation. But if you can afford $1,000 for my one-on-one, during the period of your training, I will show you every single thing that I have learned from the financial markets in the last 12 years. 12 years in the financial markets is not beans. You understand? Exactly. So I'm very scarce.
How much be land for Accra?
And go buy land now, Shebi. And after I stay in Ilorin. I'm based in Kwara State, Ilorin. Yeah. I live somewhere close to one of your former Senate presidents.
Also, I know say I did Lagos. Ilorin. I'll copy $1,000.
Of course, if you're paying $1,000 and you are coming from a distant place, we'll set you your accommodation. Your accommodation for 1 week is set, and light refreshments also. Oh no, so you said Trench's location. Well, maybe you should come, Sha. Around GRA, Abdullah Mustafa is around GRA. The Flower Garden GRA side.
Well, boss, what's the duration of the learning period?
For the physical one-on-one or the online one-on-one or the online class?
For the both of them.
The online class is a lifetime mentorship. The physical one-on-one, you come around, we spend 1 week together, and after 1 week, we'll continue with online stuff. But during that 1 week, I will give you every single thing that you need to know. Every single thing.
Boy, you may sleep.
Exactly. So don't worry, you stay where I put you, very comfortable location, and at the same time, maybe once in a while in the evening, I show you the city life. I take you around. And during that period, I will show you Pepe, because we'll literally be taking trades beside each other like this. So like I said, physical one-on-one is $1,000. Online one-on-one is cheap, $350. Just $350. Just $350. So for those of you asking for my number, so that you will not come and finish me in my sleep tonight. So that's my WhatsApp number.
But you look calm. Sure, see that Pepe.
I look calm.
Enna.
You don't chop hot pomo before? Pepper pomo, you don't chop them before?
I know you like buy roadside more.
You know you like roadside pomo?